They've been here since last night. About 300 opposition loyalists, all waiting to travel to Juba for the first time since the ethnic conflict broke out more than 2 years ago. The plan was for them to get to Juba ahead of their leader, Riek Machar. Among them are 200 soldiers led by this man, the Chief of General Staff, who is also on a UN Security Council sanctions list. The opposition says they're facing flight clearance problems and Machar will not travel ahead of them.
So we are actually stranded here, waiting for their plan to be cleared from Juba. And the Chief of Staff and the people here, you have seen them all. They are ready to go to Juba.
But government officials insist that the opposition wants to bring in more troops than was agreed.
We have given approval for the plane of Dr. Riek Machar since yesterday. And that approval is still open. The problem comes in with others, not with that of Dr. Riek Machar. But the plane of Dr. Riek Machar, which is bringing him with his support staff, is open. What is not given is that of the Chief of General Staff. And the Chief of General Staff has to follow particular procedures.
Machar is still in Pagak, the opposition stronghold in South Sudan. He's under a lot of pressure to travel to Juba, but his Chief of Staff told us he'll stay there until he himself lands in Juba.
Even if I have to stay here for a month, I will because I want peace. They will be the one to tell me if they don't want peace, and they will have to say why.
Many of his supporters are still trying to figure out what's going on.
It's been a long, tiring day with no clear answers here in Gambella. The airport now has closed, and most of these people don't have anywhere to spend the night.
They say they're ready to wait at the airport until they get their flight, but with all the false starts, no one here is holding their breath. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera, Gambella in Ethiopia.